What's going on, everybody? KCam here, and in this gameplay, it's part of my birthday marathon upload where I upload a lot of videos, and I'm just kind of talking about a bunch of stuff that I've had saved up, and I just haven't gotten around to uploading them. So, anyways, for some reason, the sound in this gameplay is completely messed up. No clue what it is, but I don't know how to fix it. So, unfortunately, that's just how it's gonna be. And anyways, it's not really about the gameplay sound. But right now I was just sending a text, so my apologies for this part of the gameplay. But as you can see, I hit some alright snipes, and then there's a lot of times I miss some snipes that are like, how do you miss that? And so yeah, so just kind of a fun sniper gameplay that I got, and I got it like a couple of, like an hour ago or so. So I decided, yeah, I'll use it. And, just kind of a fun clip. But anyways, I'm going to be starting another series, and this series is going to be called What If. So what I'm going to be doing is like kind of going through the last, basically just my career, and going through some situations and just kind of saying, what if something else happened? So in this episode, this is something I've wondered a lot. What if Tizzy never left SSK and we never picked up John? So I'm saying, like, basically we had Tizzy, Logic, myself, and Huntsman as a roster. Like, I've wondered this a lot lately and over the last couple of, I guess, ever since we met Logic. So, like, a little bit after that when we started being successful playing with Logic, I guess. So, I've been wondering since then, like, what if we had Tizzy on this roster? The roles would fit better and the skill would be much higher. Sure, we might, I mean, we're not really giving up too much mental skill, too much strategy with John, because I think he'll admit he's not nearly as strategic, or he doesn't know nearly as much as myself, Huntsman, as we do. So Tizzy and John still says that he's got a lot more game smarts than Tizzy, and now he does, for sure, since Tizzy doesn't play anymore. But back then, if Tizzy had not given up Call of Duty for CS, I think that Tizzy probably would have been much better than John at having game sense, especially right now, just because Tizzy was teaming with me, and John's basically gotten all of his game sense and his knowledge, strategy from myself, and so Tizzy would have gained all that from myself, and then he also gained a lot from playing. So I like to think about this, is that our roles would fit better. With this roster we have right now, I like Huntsman better with an AR, but he's forced to run a sub on this roster. I'm not sure. He kind of goes back and forth which one he's comfortable with. So he's more of like, he'd be more suited for a hybrid. And with that roster, we could for sure make 3 subs work. With myself and Tizzy, oh my goodness, the way I'm playing right now and the way Tizzy used to play, like, there would be no stopping us as SMGs. It would be absolutely insane. We wouldn't lose a single hard point. It would just be absolutely madness how much we'd just outslay the other team and just completely dominate them. It's crazy how good that team would have been. And it's just bizarre to think, like, add Huntsman as an SMG. Oh, there is no way we were losing a hard point. Just literally all Huntsman would have to do is just sit on a hill. And then Tizzy and I would go around. Logic could hold spawns. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. And now I know Logic would rather be an AR support than an anchor. But with that roster, I think he'd be alright with anchoring, just because of how insanely talented that roster would have been, slaying-wise, that we gained that knowledge that, like, if Logic gained that knowledge on spawns, he learned every single spawn, learned where to push and how to affect spawns, and then Tizzy kind of gained the knowledge of how to play for the team instead of for himself. We would have been unbeatable. And I think about this all the time. Like, it would have been such a good team. And now, like I said, I prefer Huntsman with an AR, just because his shot's better and it forces him to play smarter, which is where Huntsman thrives. He thrives playing smarter. When he runs an SMG, he normally does bad because he's jumping around corners, just, flying all over the place and not really organizing his positioning and not thinking about where he's going and whatnot. So that's kind of his problem with the sub, is that he gets overly aggressive and he doesn't play it right, and he plays it like some crazy lunatic. And that's why I like Huntsman with an AR better, because what's the word I'm looking for? It forces him to play the right way. I know there's a word that I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. But it forces him to play the way that he should play, strategically, slow, and smart. And Huntsman's a smart player. He knows what he's doing. He's a very smart player when he thinks, but his problem is that he doesn't think all the time. And so when he runs a sub, he doesn't think about just running around a corner. He doesn't think about pre-aiming. He doesn't think about just kind of like jiggle peeking to see if there's anyone there or clearing out an angle. He just flies around it and then gets picked. So, like, just sometimes if he thought more, it would help him a lot. So that's why I like him better with an AR. And having Huntsman as our anchor then, when this is mainly a 2 AR game where most maps require just 2 ARs instead of 3 SMGs, like, we made the 3 SMG meta work, but that was because the Vesper was so insanely good, and then after that the VMP was still alright, and we still kind of like made the roles work within the team even after the Vesper wasn't as good. But like, just having Huntsman, his spawn knowledge and his anchoring experience from back in Black Ops 2, and then Logic being able to play the role that he's comfortable with the AR support, myself being able to play my role where I kind of like playing in Hill, but not as an OBJ. Like, I like being able to kind of play around Hill and just kind of scavenge kills, as in a way like I can play Hill, pre-fire sides, and because I know which angles to play, I know how to catch them off guard, and really I'm good everywhere I play, but in Hill, I could hold Hill so well, and then if you get Tizzy slaying out around me, kind of get him that SMG support role, and you can give me the SMG Slayer, that roster would have worked out so well, especially in Black Ops 3, and I'm sure we could have made it work in other games as well. So it kind of makes me sad to kind of look back and think, dang, man, if he didn't give up Call of Duty for Counter-Strike, this could have been a thing. We could have been playing us four, and it just would have been unstoppable with how good we were, with how good we would have been, because I'm playing some of the best Call of Duty in my life right now. Huntsman's getting back to playing some good Call of Duty. He's been pretty consistent over the last couple of days that we've been scrimming. And Logic's been learning a lot as well. He's been saying like about how much I've taught him, and that's honestly, it means a lot to me that I can teach him and that he respects like what I've taught him. And that's honestly, it means a lot to me, and it's definitely a great thing to hear from my perspective. But just like us as a team would have been so insane. It would have been so crazy. If we didn't go 100-0, I don't know how we could have, because with that roster, we were basically guaranteed 100-0. So it just would have been insane. But anyways, that's what could have been. That's What If Episode 1. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button below. Subscribe for more Call of Duty content. And also comment if you want to say happy birthday, or if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, anything, leave those down in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, I know, only plus 10, but I had 21 confirms with a sniper. So have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.